Hi Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your January Cartomancy for 2022. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. And this month I am using the Vincent van Gogh deck that was gifted to me from Charlotte on Charlie's Angels Tarot. Give her a view. She's such a sweetheart. And she reads very differently, I really like it because it's very different from the way I do it. So it's nice to get a good variety. Anyway, she wanted me to have something from Holland, and Vincent van Gogh is a Dutch artist, so I love that. I think I was at the museum too, actually, in Holland. Oops. And when I was in Amsterdam. I think I was at the Van Gogh Museum. Four diamonds there, Libra. So four diamonds is a pause. It's when we kind of pause at the crossroads and decide we're undecided which direction, which decision we should make there. And it's probably a financial one, okay? So let's see what we have for you. I told you all in December, I think it was in the tarot, to be careful with your money. Don't go blowing money and buying a bunch of stuff because you're going to need it for something that you really want. Like the stuff that you may be buying because you're bored. And but don't. You need to resist that because there's something you're going to really want and you're going to want the money to do it. Okay? So, let's see what we have here. In the world. Okay. So here in the here and now. Oh, I make 7 piles and I go around 3 times so that there's 3 cards in each pile. And I deal them out face down but right side up, okay? So here in the present moment, you have the 6 of spades, the 8 of clubs, and the 10 of diamonds. It looks like in the past or recent past, you've taken some steps back, okay? But you could have been holding on to some anger, some, old bad blood kind of thing. Bad blood, right? So I get the feeling that you're not wanting, or you're wanting to work on fixing that, right? Repairing these, or just getting by it. So you could be networking with people. There you go. Oh, jeepers. Letting Carmela down. You could be networking with people, talking to people. You could be talking about maybe trying to get a loan or trying to get all your money together because I told you you're ready to make some sort of financial decision. There's something come up that you really want to be in. You could have missed an opportunity in the past with this by not being in, not listening, not, uh, this sort of thing. But I think you're trying to work something out. You're talking, negotiating probably. Something that could have went bad before, or it didn't take off or something like that. It didn't take off. And so now you're working to figure it out to get the everything together the right way, right? You're doing a lot of thinking here. And then talking. Wow. So coming in, I would say in the next 2 weeks to 10 days, okay? 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, and the 2 of clubs. This is going to the job site, wherever the job site is. This is, you could be finishing working there. You could be retiring, for one thing, or you could be at the end of your contract. This could be a meeting to negotiate another contract for more money, or money I feel that was promised and then somehow it didn't come through because of delays, all the stuff that's been going on. Maybe there wasn't enough hours, or I don't know, cutbacks. Maybe cutbacks. Maybe that's it. But anyway, I think things are starting to go full steam ahead. The other thing is you may decide you might be negotiating with another place, where you're getting paid what you're worth. You're getting paid what your value is, because you have value. You have good value. So you could be chatting up some other place about going somewhere to work for more money. Now, one of the things that came just to my mind, Libra, just out of the blue, is a little bit of a niggle. Make sure that you can be happy there too. It's not just more money. If it's just the money, hopefully it's a temporary contract for a year or something, because it may not be the happiest place to work. I had a niggle that, check it out a little bit, because you don't want to work in some place there's so much toxicity and shit like that. It's fine if you can work from home, but anyhow, I feel like you could be making a move at work. You're looking for more money, or you want to get paid your worth. Perhaps you're underpaid, undervalued right now, okay? But you're working on changing that right now. You're working on changing it. You might be giving your notice at work, your 2 weeks notice, okay? And saying, I'm moving on. I've got something better, or I'm just more appreciated, or something. And also, we all need more money now. Like, everything's just doubled in price. It's crazy. Sometimes we can't survive on what we were making before. You also have the Queen of Spades, the Seven of Clubs, and the Jack of Spades. It's kind of looking to me like this could be a bit of a family thing going on here. We have the Queen and Jack of the same suit. Mother and son, mother and daughter. There could be some sort of concern between the two. They could be, I almost feel like they either over worry and are on someone too much, or they don't see anything. I think this mother or father is worried about this child and the trouble they're getting into. I think somebody's kid is getting into a lot of trouble, and they may not be a kid anymore. They may be like 20, and it's like, grow the hell up. Maybe they're 22, and it's time to be an adult now, and this may be at a difficult time. I'm getting a sense too that there could be some past unresolved issues. I'm not sure if it's with the mother, the father, or what it's from, but this woman who is separated, widowed, or divorced, she could have very, very dark eyes. She is still healing. She wears her pain. She is hurt, has been really hurt in the past, has gone through some difficult times, and so is still healing, right? And so it looks like she or he is very worried about this someone who is getting into or causing trouble. Worried about the trouble they're causing. Okay? In your ambitions, your work pile, you have the 5 of clubs, the 10 of spades, and the jack of hearts. Yeah. You know what you're trying to change in your life is all the unhappiness, any of the unhappiness, any of the toxic, any of the fear, the down, the low, the, you know, the, you don't, that's what you want to change. And I think you're working on it, or you have been working on it. Whether this is at work, it could be actually at work where you work. It could be very toxic. And so you could be working on some sort of wellness in some way. Who knows what it is, but you could even be having meetings about it, about helping change the, what do they call it? I was almost hired as this in this exact position, and it's about uplifting the mood of the employees. It's hard when they do a very draining job, so they need someone to come in, and their job is simply to raise the spirit of all the employees so they can keep really doing a good job putting the good work out there. And this is in all kinds of different places, but I can't remember the darn name of the position. But yeah, you're really wanting to change that either in your work environment, in your life, or both. I also think you're trying to help someone, maybe youth, maybe you deal a lot with youth, troubled youth, in fact. And you're trying to help change their outlook to, instead of doom and gloom and there's no hope, and um, to a completely different glass half full. All the potential. Your glass is open and ready. You're ready to receive. And I feel like you're trying to turn around the spirits of, I don't think it's just yourself though. I think there's kind of a vibe going on, like around work or around something, like if you're at work, actually actual location. I feel like over here there could be, you may not be allowed to work at the location. You could be working from home. Because you're not allowed to work at the location for the time being. Carmela, would you stop? You want up, you want down. You want down, you want up. Holy cow. Oh. So, what do we have over here? And there, and there. In your exterior influences, you have the King of Diamonds, the 3 of Spades, and the 2 of Hearts. There's some sort of obstacle to a relationship. This could be a friend, a lover, a love relationship. There's an obstacle. I have a feeling it's your kids or this trouble that you have to deal with. This troubled person. This could be a brother, a family member, sister. I don't know, but they could cause trouble in the family. They could cause trouble at your work, in your relationships. I feel like it's at work, and probably the stress is you're bringing it home. Your stress, But anyway, there's some sort of, looks like an obstacle in a relationship. It could be with your partner. I feel like this person is older than you. This is an older man, could be a woman too. They're mature, they're stable, they're secure. They could be stepping out. Or so distracted by something else that you get no attention, or you lead separate lives kind of thing. You know what I mean? And so it feels like their attention, or yours, is being taken away from the situation. You might be trying to make up, trying to repair, trying to have a romantic getaway. Perhaps coming February, you could do a Valentine's and make up and try and work on it again, patch things together. But be careful, because this energy, I'm going to tell you right now, Libra, this energy pitter-patters through this reading. Pitter-patters. And it reminds me of little cat footprints after they've stepped in mud, and then they trot through the house, and there's just these little cute little footprints all over the place that now you have to clean up. And this is what this reminds me of, this reading right now, is these little muddy footprints all over something you've just done, and now you've got to go and clean it up again. Nobody else is cleaning up. You're left to clean up. But it's like, oh, did I do that? Oh, geez. And these messes, it's like you have to clean up these messes, okay? And I just I just don't know if, but part of it, I gotta say, Libra, to be perfectly honest, is your own. You got to look at your own involvement in it, because if you open that door and say, "Come on in," and you invite trouble in, trouble will find you, right? So we have to know when to not open the door. We don't have to open it. We're not responsible for everything that people need, Sometimes we can, and sometimes we can say no. I'm not available to be needed that way today. I need me. I need me today, right? So, don't always have your mop handy to come and clean something up for somebody. Let them clean it themselves. What would you do if there's nobody around to clean up your mess? What are you going to do? Because that might be the case one day, like today. So, whoa, that's interesting. So, you have the Queen of Diamonds, the Eight of Diamonds, and the Queen of Hearts, the Eight of Diamonds, and the Queen of Diamonds. It looks like this is a discussion happening here between these two women, to me. They're having a little chat, okay? It's a very informative chat. You could be working on investing with your sister, with your mother, with your best friend. This could be your father as well. This could be two men. It's represented as feminine energy, though, okay? And so they're having a little chit chat. I feel like this is on the phone. This feels like a phone call to me. Real strong, okay? And they're talking, and boy, it's all coming out. There's some learning going on, information going on that they do, and they're helping each other out, these two women. It doesn't have to be bad information, devious information, even though I was kind of sounding like that. But if there's any shit, sorry to swear, if there's any shit, it's gonna come out in this chat. That has already happened, I think. I think this chat happened this week, actually. In the last week. And so you've learned a few things. So if it isn't about the troubles, the muddy paw prints everywhere, the mess, it's about investing in what you want to do now with where you're going. I don't think you're wanting to clean up other people's messes anymore. It's like, to hell with that. Shit. Here I thought I was a part of something, and I was just here to clean it up. So you're really, these two are working together, teaming up, communicating, planning. No, it's not devious. It's really good. It's really good. It's sparkling conversation, I'm going to tell you that. There could be also a connection between these two. This could be a male and a female. This could be two females, two males. But there's a connection. There's a sparkling connection now, which is causing pause for thought. Pause for thought. It's like, hold the phone. And then you have the Seven of Diamonds, the Ace of Clubs, and the Ace of Spades. I have to tell you that this could be a bit of a shock, okay? There was something you were hoping, there's a job you were hoping to hear from this place about this new opportunity, but you may not. You may not. Someone else could get the job, or you don't. It doesn't happen. You might get the interview and then dead. Nothing happens. That is a possibility, okay? You also may hear of the passing away of someone at work, you know, and the final possibility is that if you were looking at a possible place to move to, the one that you were hoping, I think it falls through. It can't happen for some reason. That place, okay? Do not lose hope. There are lots of places out there. But this first one, I feel like it's almost the first one you looked at and you just loved it right away, or you put all your focus and your sights on it. This job, this house, this apartment, this opportunity. And it doesn't pan out, okay? So I'm really sorry to disappoint you. But it just means it's not the place, the path for you right now. It's not where you fit in perfectly. You know, you would have thought, oh, this could work really good for me. But it may not be right for you. Okay? So, I also feel like you're trying to really get some balance in your life, to get some grounding right now, and it could be through support. You could be in a support group, but I think you're also getting financial advice here. You're trying to save your money, get your money together to make your move, wherever, however that is. Definitely at work. You want changes at work, because there's something not I don't know. There could have been a pay deduction or something, and you're like, no, I ain't doing that. They might have been asking you to take a loss in pay so the company could still survive. And you're like, well, what about my survival? You know? So it's really standing up a lot for yourself here, and making moves to make positive changes in your life. Anyway, let's have a look. I got the romance angels here to add a romantic perspective to the situation. Tell me what's going on for romance. Release your ex. You could be going through a separation, a relationship. You could have gone through it already. This could have happened last year or something, but you're not quite over it. You know, you may not be over it, and they could be the one causing trouble, or the kids, and you're having to deal with it, clean all the messes on your own. You could be cleaning up this person's messes still. I don't know. But the time has come to clear your energy, the card says. It's come to clear your energy. You know, I want to tell you something. You see, this is an angel here. You see, that's an angel sitting there. Well, I took my son's dog, Genji, for a walk in the graveyard. I love going in there because it's all fenced in, and we just walk around on the path. and he can run, you know. Well, he runs ahead a little bit and he goes up to this post, not a grave marker. It's just a post, and he finds this branch and he goes running off with it and tossing it up in the air and playing with it. And when he tossed it up a couple times, I was thinking, geez, that looks like a funny looking branch. So I went over and I got it away from him. And look what it is. It's an angel with a broken wing. Isn't it? It's handmade. It's hand carved. Looks like homemade. Someone made this on their own. And the wings are carved separately and like inserted into this little part here. Two little tiny nails. Oh my goodness. And I just couldn't believe it. And I didn't know what grave marker it belonged to because he just picked it up at that post on the corner. So I brought it home with me and I let it dry out, and I'm going to wash it, and I brought it here to put on the table for all of you that are struggling right now with, for me too, you know, for all of us that are struggling. Just know that someone's watching out. Someone's, you know, protecting us. Even sometimes when we feel all alone, don't feel like anyone's protecting us, you know. Is there anything else? Anything else for Libra? Oh, there it is. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Very soon. So it's not necessarily, these are the romantic angels, yes. But I think this is very much about you, though. You're clearing energy. You're making decisions for you and what's best for you. You're tired of cleaning up the messes, you know. And because other people are doing things that to please themselves. And now it's your turn. So, because you've already done a lot here. You've done your role that you were to do. And now it's time for you again to get your life back. Anyway, if this resonates with you, please comment below. You know I love to hear from you. I read every single comment. I want you to know that. I read every single one. And I appreciate it. And like, share, subscribe, just hit all the buttons, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you coming back and watching and all subscribing and all that stuff. I really do. So I will see you in a couple of weeks. All right then. Bye now.